and legendary. And then I should just want to make another little video today on good old Fash, Holy Paladin Talliance, and what changed, and how Paladins are complete and utter garbage. Thank you, Blizzard. Now I'm gonna curse them into the abyss. But anyway, so what changed? Basically, they nerfed Paladin into the ground even more somehow, even though literally not a single Paladin got rank 1 besides me. Well, let me explain to you something really quick. Highest rated and best Paladin in the entire game, 9 rank 1s in one season, never done before. If you count my other 4, then 13 in one season. 13 rank 1s in one season. Altogether, 43 rank 1s, 43 time rank 1 best Paladin game. So I got 9 rank 1s in solo queue and 4 rank 1s in regular queue this season, and that's not because I couldn't get my other Pallies rank 1, it's because I literally just didn't even have enough time or anyone to play with. So best Paladin game is showing you exactly what talents to use, sub to the Maestro for a better life. So what they changed was, even though Pallies are so underperforming and insanely bad and have literally 0 comps and 0 use, they decided that it was a good idea to take away Vengeance Aura, which increased our crit chance by 12%. And then they decided it was a good idea to take away Light's Grace, which increased, when you casted Holy Light, it put a 8-second 15% damage reduction, which is basically absolutely nothing, seeing as you can't even get a Holy Light off to begin with. And increased our Flash of Light healing by 25%. So they decided to take those 2 talents out of the game. What did they give us in return? Searing Glare. I looked at this talent, I'm like, this is the most disgustingly garbage, useless talent. What am I, some disoriented little vulture roaming around the fucking plains of South America? Yeah, no! What the fuck is this? Okay, I was like, oh, maybe it could be used. And then I saw it had a cast time. Like, I was like, okay, maybe this has potential. Then I looked at it, it has a cast time. So they took away 2 talents that were actually semi-decent useful and could actually be played, and they gave us this worthless talent that's absolutely nothing. And the rest of the talents can't be used either, obviously, except Cleanse of the Weak. Cleanse of the Weak is the only thing that you could use, which is Dispelling in your aura. So if there's like a Vampiric Touch or a Lava Shock up on 2 targets, you can dispel both of them at the same time. Every other thing is absolutely useless, unusable garbage trash. So the only choice you have is Searing Glare or Cleanse of the Weak. And if you're fighting like a DK Warrior, you're not going to run Cleanse of the Weak or something like I guess you could run it versus like a TSG. You could do that, but this is on top of how bad Searing Glare is. It's 20 yards, and I tried it out. I don't even see how it works. It doesn't even make sense. Like, you use it on a target and it doesn't even show. Let's see if it shows. It doesn't even show. Oh, it does. It does. Okay, fine. It wasn't working before, but yes. So for 4 seconds in a 20-yard range. So you're gonna, if a rep pally comes to hide you or something, you can preemptively try to do that. If you mistime it though, you're completely fucked. The 20-yard range and cast time is just the absolute most garbage thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And apparently they also nerfed Melee Wings by like 200%. Melee Wings was already basically unusable. Melee Wings was already garbage, and they nerfed it by 200%. What goes through these blue-haired gremlins? No one knows. So basically they nerfed Melee Wings into the ground, which was already terrible. They nerfed Holy Light into the ground. They nerfed Flash of Light into the ground. Holy Pally is the most underperforming horrible spec in the entire game. So they apparently buffed Holy Prism. It already did negative healing. So apparently people are going to be using Holy Prism. It doesn't give Holy Power. It does like as much healing as a Holy Shock, and it's going to break CC. So if you do the beam of light on yourself, then it does damage to 5 enemies around you. So if I do it to myself right here, this frenzied little Pilotoad is going to take 11,000 damage. It's so bad. So they took away anything that was actually useless and gave us Holy Prism. Thank you, Blizzard. Anyway, so Holy Power is unplayable. And then, what else did they do to make Holy Pally completely useless? So I ended up taking a point for when I run melee wings. I ended up taking a point out of what did I take a point out of? Oh, this, because you're not going to really use Flash of Light at all. Only going to use Flash of Light when you absolutely have to. So you don't really need Divine Revelations, and I put it into Holy Prism, just because it's less mana than Holy Shock, and it's like just another spell. Basically, you don't have any spells in an HPAL. You have nothing, so it's just another spell that you can throw into your useless rotation. And obviously, Searing Glare, you're gonna have to fucking be the Maestro, or you're not gonna be able to play Pally. That's pretty much it. Which is good for the Maestro, because when the Maestro's the only Pally, the Maestro gets all his rank 1s. I farm literally everyone into the ground. I'm the only one who can play HPAL when it's bad, so basically I'm gonna be the only HPAL yet again. But basically all the other talents are the same. Same talents for melee wings, and then obviously you're only going to be able to go into Cleanse of the Weak. So basically it's insanely boring. They gave you nothing and they took your stuff away, basically. So just disgusting. At least Holy Prism looks cool. Even though it's the most useless talent of all time, at least it kind of looks cool. You're doing like a legendary Prism of Light, entrapping the evil scum in a barrier of light, sending them back to Azkaban. But anyway, if you want to look at the Maestro's Mog, you can go check it out by donating the Maestro $500,000 so the Maestro doesn't have to eat stale raisins in the corner. And of course, sub to my MiceTube, and go sub to my Twitch. Subbing to Maestro is completely free, And if you like this video, sub to the Maestro for a better life, and the Maestro never gives